Welcome back once again. So in today's video, as you can see on your screen, we'll be discussing about the transistor working types and application. That is, I'll give you a brief idea. Mainly we'll see how to test a transistor, and we'll discuss what are the different type of transistors. Okay, so as you can see on your screen, right? I have kept a smaller screen. That is, you can see the variety of transistor over here. That is on the breadboard, and I have kept a multimeter. So we'll test it with the help of a multimeter how to test the transistor and all will that also. But before that, I just want to tell you about something about transistors. Transistor were the big revolution in our electronic and electrical industry, right? So compulsory any subject, that is engineering, any branch, you have to compulsory study about transistor, especially the labs and the testing part, right? So how to test the transistor with the digital multimeter, that is very important, that we will see in our lab. Okay, transistor has a big family. That means you have so many types of transistor in that. But in the beginning, when you study, we will study about two things. That is, you have to understand what is PNP and what is NPN transistor. Okay, NPN and PNP transistor. This two transistor initially you should understand. So you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, there you can see here that is one NPN transistor arrangement and PNP. It has three terminal: emitter, base, collector. All the transistor over here, what you see over here, maximum it will have three terminals. Please remember, let it be the smallest, the smallest, the smallest, the biggest, and the medium side transistor. All of them will have three terminals. It will be emitter, base, and collector if it is BJT. Okay. If it is some other transistor, I will just tell you. In the screen, you can see how to test a transistor. That also we are going to check. So we'll go to the second slide and I will just tell you. When we learn about transistors, please remember, we categorize it into two. One is called as BJT and one is FET. So initially, the very useful transistor which came into existence in the beginning was BJT. Okay, BJT transistor. BJT you can divide into two types: PNP and NPN. FET, again, it's from the transistor family. Field effect transistor, you can divide into JFET and MOSFET. Okay, FET can be divided into JFET and MOSFET. Of course, after MOSFET, one more transistor, the combination of BJT and MOSFET has come into the market. It is the latest, that is IGBT, we call it as. So very important part is you should be able to understand BJT symbol, that is PNP and NPN symbol. I have seen students getting confused. Then symbols, that is BJT symbols. Same thing happens with the FET symbols. How you have to draw it, that is, if it is an N channel and P channel, as you can see here, N channel and P channel. And IGBT, what is the difference between IGBT and FET or BJT? That also you should get. So the schematic diagram or in the diagram or the symbol of the transistor of different family, you should be able to recognize it and draw it properly. So this is all. Right. Now we'll come to the test working part. Why we use transistor, where we use transistor. So number of you have work, that is mainly it is amplification and switching. Please remember. Okay, amplification and switching are the two main work of the transistor, which covers everything in it. Okay, we also use transistor in regulation. For regulator circuits also we use transistor, but mainly amplification and switching, right? So whenever the question comes, what are the work of the transistor, you should be able to answer these two things, that is amplification and switching is the main work. Now, as you have seen in the previous slide, we have different size and shape. Here also you can see we have different size and shape of transistor. One is bigger, metal, other shape, this is bigger, this is also metal and other things and all. And assembly transistor are very, very small, which I will be showing here itself. Okay, so That is nothing but the shape, size, and the material. We will divide into a package. Okay. So each package, smaller, it will have a different package number, bigger, it will have a different package. Like this one. Okay. So this one, this is TO92 package. This is TO220 package. So like TO3, TO03 package. So likewise, your different packages will be there, even for the SMD. SMD transistors, I will just show you for transistor as I probably, there is a, you can see, I'm just putting my, that's a screwdriver, I'm indicating it with the help of my screwdriver. You can see here, this is the SMD transistor. Okay, this is the SMD transistor. I will just try to put another here. Okay, right, okay. So SMD transistor is size is this much. Okay. I hope you can see it. SMD transistors. Okay. This is the SMD transistor. So there are two transistors. This is a relay driven circuit, relay driver circuit. You have optic coupler, you have a transistor, and you have a two relays in that. So we are not discussing about these things. We are discussing mainly about the transistor. Okay. So these are the different type of transistor, what you see. Now, mainly, I told you about the work. Now, before testing of a transistor, you should identify the three terminals of the transistor, which is the base, which is the emitter, and which is the collector. Okay, here also. Here you can see only two terminals, but the third terminal is body. So here we have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So emitter, base, collector identification is very, very important. Okay. Now, second is how you will identify it. There is a number given on the top of the transistor. 1, 2, 3. Any of the transistor, the numbers are given. Okay. That it be this transistor also, the number is given. Like the number is 2N3055. Okay. And this is the D1878. D1878, it's an imported transistor. This is CDCL CK100 or CL100, or this is 13006, and this is BD140, and this is 547548. That is the BJT transistor. Okay, right. Now this different type of transistor will have different numbers. With the help of a number also, you can identify whether it is PNP or NP. Number one, right? Got it? With the help of a number. How you can, it is very, very simple. We can learn in some other video, or already I have another video on that where you can go and you can check. Okay, right. So numbers, NPN, PNP, we can find it out. Now what we will do is how to test the transistors that I'm going to teach you right now. Okay, so you can see there are two probes coming out from my meter, that is red and black. So my meter is off. So where you have to keep it while testing the transistor, like I've told you in the diodes, same diode mode only, right? Okay, please remember there is another way of transistor HFE, PNP and NPN. Some holes are given, but my suggestion would be to test it on just keeping it on diode mode, because our transistor also has diode inside. Instead of in diode, you have only P and N material, that is only one junction, but here we will have two junctions. Okay, so these 2 points are there. You can see black and white. So what I will do is I will just test it. I will just put it on anything on the center, and just you can see it. I have kept it on the center point and I'm just testing it. Okay, so you get value. The another side also we will test it. That is, I'm just putting it on another side. I got some value. Approximately the value should be the same. That is, one you put red in the center, and this the value is almost should be same. And of course, we should also test the last one, that is emitter and collector, right? But you don't know, suppose you don't know about the emitter and collector, nothing is, it's not showing, and reverse also you can check it. Okay, so when the positive end, this is positive, okay, P, and this is negative, when it is kept here, we got the value, right? And same thing happened this side also. Okay, this side also we have got value. Okay, so what is this transistor and what is this point? So please remember, this is negative, that is N, this is P, and then again N. So this is NPN transistor we have checked. This is NPN transistor. So likewise, you can just test NPN transistor where I have kept my these things, that is the red or the black, that will be my base. Okay, so this is TO92 casing transistor of BC series that already I know the center is the base, The left side is the emitter and this side is the collector. In the case of this transistor also same BC series. So let's check, keep this thing red in the center and let's check. No, nothing is coming. So what I will do is I will put black in the center this time. Okay. I have put black in the center and I'm just testing it. Okay, I got it. Okay. So this side again approximately same, right? Okay. So this is this transistor where I have kept a black one in the center. I got resistance. This is PNP. This is positive, negative, positive. So likewise, you can test all other transistor. These transistor are inputted transistor. This is BD140. So here the center will be maximum time. It will be collector. The base will be on the side. So let's test this and let's check. I've got the value. Let's test this. I've got the value, right? Okay. So center and emitter and collector, I didn't get the value. So this is base, center is collector. Naturally, this side is emitter. Okay. So same thing here also. The number which is given on the transistor, accordingly, you will check this. Here, there is a BD series or metal transistor, this one. This is center base. Okay. So I told you this when you go to industry, when you know the testing and all, or rather when you keep on working with in the industry or testing and all, you will come to know. Okay. So this is center is base and both the side it is coming. This is NPN. Sorry, PNP. Sorry, this is PNP because the negative is on the base. So PNP. Right? Okay, this is PNP. Now, how to test this transistor? This is a little difficult part. Sometimes you find that, sir, how to test this transistor? Please remember, I will tell you the trick. So where is the base first? You have to identify. You from this distance to this and this distance to this, which is the lesser one, you can put that one on the bottom side. It is lesser, so this probably this will be the base. Okay, so I will let's take whether it is this thing or not. So I will just check. Okay, I will reverse it. I got the value. Let's check on this side. I got the value. Okay. I got the value. So this is my base. Body is the collector. This is emitter. So this is all what we have tested now are all BJT transistors. Now we come to another transistor which looks very similar. That is 220 model only. This is 220 model only, but these are all MOSFET. Right? So how to test a MOSFET in a cold condition? Cold condition in the sense when the current is not given to the transistor, how you will test? You can test only this BJT for short circuit only. It will not show you anything. It should not show you because emitter or gate on a drain and source. This is drain and source. Center one is gate. Okay. So in this between drain and source, when you check, there is a diode in between, right? In the schematic diagram or the diagram, you must have seen it. There was a diode in between. So that diode only value will be shown and nothing else will be shown in that. Okay. You can check, you can only check whether it is a short. Usually what happens, these are all power transistor. This, and this. These are all power transistors. So power transistor, wherever there is a power amplification or power regulation is required, we will use these transistors. So usually what we have seen in the circuit, these type of transistor will get short circuit. Short circuit means what? You see what is the value you are getting in the multimeter. This is short circuit. Okay. This is open. This is short. Okay. Got my point? So it should, the transistor also, the transistor junction, whatever the junction is, this and this junction or this and that junction, it will show short circuit meant it will be 0, 0, 0. Open means there is no value at all, right? That is open condition and show. Open. So you can see in this, I told you this is small. Even this transistor, we can test it, but it will be a little difficult. The side is base. The top one is collector and this side is emitter. Okay. So same transistor, like the transistor which we see here, no, this is BC547, right? BJT transistor, same BJT transistor in different package. Okay. So likewise, what we can test about this. These are very, very basic things what you should understand. I hope you like this video. If you want to learn in detail, I have a video, detailed video about transistors and all. Please go to my channel, subscribe to my channel and learn about transistor. And of course, if you want to learn something else, please do comment and please write to me so that I will make videos according to your requirement. Thank you for watching. See you.